My name is Nancy Wanjiro, and today I would like to talk to you about social anxiety. It can be an uncomfortable feeling to the person experiencing it and also to the society around, because they will get feelings of awkwardness. If we are to walk in the shoes of someone going through social anxiety, the following would be their experiences. 1. Crowds would make them feel nauseous, uncomfortable, and overly self-conscious. They may find it hard to start a conversation and even make eye contact in public. They may tremble involuntarily or begin to sweat. They may realize that their fears are unreasonable and even excess, but still are powerless against this. These feelings are what we call social anxiety disorder or social phobia. There is hope. Anxiety is our body's way of responding to stressors and should not disrupt your everyday life. The physical symptoms would include pounding heart, sweating, shaking, nausea, blushing, dizziness, muscle tension, upset stomach, diarrhea, and in some cases avoidance. Children with this disorder may express their anxiety by crying, clinging to parent, or throwing a tantrum. Emotional and behavioral symptoms could include persistence to some situation where someone feels embarrassed or humiliated. They avoid interaction or talking with strangers and being the center of attention. They spend longer hours before or after a social situation or interaction, worrying about how they presented themselves, and sometimes this causes disruption and could result to addictive behavior as they try to numb those emotions and those feelings. For children, you will notice avoidance with certain groups of people, could be an adult or fellow peers. They will be crying or having a temper or throwing tantrums. Sometimes they'll cling on their parent, and they will refuse to speak or interact when asked or forced to do so. The causes for social anxiety disorders are similar to those of other mental health conditions, which include biological and environmental factors. So when we look at biological, this could be inherited, where an individual takes it from a family member because they also suffered an anxiety disorder. And this could be due to genetics and how much they have learned or they have been influenced as they are growing up. The brain structure, especially the part called the amygdala, which plays a role in controlling the fear response. People who have anxiety have a heightened response, so the amygdala is not able to control this, where they get an increased anxiety in social situations. Social anxiety can be learned from the environment, where you find kids in, say, playgroups or early years of learning. When they see one who has social anxiety disorder, they start behaving in a similar manner, and that sticks to their mind and becomes the behavior they depict wherever they are in a social environment. What we all need to know is that social anxiety disorder symptoms typically start in teenage years. And these are the years when you start forming meaningful relationships. So the societal expectation, maybe the school requires you to give a speech or a presentation where all the changing hormonal situation in your body may cause you to have a trigger symptoms that depicts us as a social anxiety disorder. Another cause of social anxiety disorder could be your perception of your body image. In the case where maybe you have a scar, a missing limb, or some disproportionate form in your body, then it could affect the level of confidence you probably have and may increase your attention or perception of people giving you attention, increasing the level of anxiety within your mind and within your body. Having social anxiety disorder does not mean that it's all doom and gloom. There are various ways that you can be able to manage and even contain the anxiety. One of the ways is by learning relaxation techniques. This will help you maintain a balance when experiencing the physical symptoms of social anxiety. The techniques could include breathing, visualization, and even counting techniques. Number 2 would be maintaining a healthy lifestyle. And make sure that you get enough sleep so that you're not edgy and you're not feeling tired and you don't go through nervousness. Eat a healthy diet and avoid alcohol and other unprescribed drugs and substances. You can choose to undergo psychotherapy, where your therapist would be able to help you come up with ways and techniques of overcoming that deep-rooted fear which you're not able to deal on a personal level. The last thing would be taking drugs, which would be helpful in maintaining the chemical balance within the brain structure.